I mean, okay, so first, let's be completely honest. I am doing crap. I feel like crap. I might be crap. I might be death incarnate. But as long as you got that figured out, let's go ahead and get started with episode 2.
Previously on Alan Wake, I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you
Whew.
for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
Yeah, I'd kind of say a little bit of it your fault, but
Behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
the cabin was never there. Episode 2, taken 3 years ago. Oh, look at his face. He's clean shaven. What are the odds of that? I really don't like him clean shaven, I'm not gonna lie. His character model looks way better.
Home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
This is Alan Wake's
Worst weather
story,
I've ever seen.
told from his perspective and his point of view. And at the
Right.
same time, Alice is a hugely important character. She has very little screen time, but the scenes we have Wake
Well,
together with Alice,
he is her
we learn
muse, her
a lot
love.
about Wake as a character. And Alice remains as his motivation through the whole experience. Do we actually clearly get to see Alice as a person? Or are we seeing the version of Alice that Alan Wake sees or thinks she is? Because he is very much wrapped around his own struggle, his own flaws and thoughts.
All right. How about I grab the coffee
Hey, handsome.
thermos?
This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
But there's the one right here. Okay. Ugh. Okay, let's see. There it is. I think the manuscript page. Oh. Okay.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Makes sense.
This
And Sun
was a
stopped too.
late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
home. It feels like Max Payne, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Ooh. The Fall of Casey, The Things That I Want, Alex Casey, What I Can't Forget, and Return to Sender. I love the guns, though. I mean, I guess I started looking. I might as well look the rest of the way, huh?
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed. City officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Makes sense. Ooh. Could I just take a shower? Wait, is that a QR code? Oh my god, that's a QR code. Is it not going to work again? Oh, wow, this one works. What is this, Vision 2? Yep.
The dark place was an endless waking dream. I saw visions carried by the ebb and flow of different dream states. They seeped in from the reality beyond. Things I had a connection to, but also things I couldn't possibly know. I used them in my writing to make it real, so that the parts that weren't would become so. And there were visions that I knew were not real. Ideas I had lost. Often of
I think this
Casey.
is linking into,
I had written about him for years. I used them as well. The lies had to feel true
What is
for
it?
them to become true.
Linking into Alan Wake 2.
I'd always written this way. Even before. Seen things without realizing I was seeing them. Thinking they were mine. Was this what inspiration was for me?
Huh. Neat. Alright, well, now I'm late, but that was Vision 2. Hopefully you guys were able to hear it. Alright. Oh. Could I just... What's this? Gonna guess seesaw? Oh, it's a TV. Oh god, we don't have a TV. That sucks. Well, let's turn on the coffee maker.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Okay. Building. Maintenance, welding access. Alright, nothing too spectacular.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, I don't
really?
doubt that.
Oh, you seemed to think so last night.
Ho, 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 ho. Right.
These look really good.
The sudden stop,
sure,
that's the
until
one.
Barry gets his hands on them, which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was
Gotcha.
the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
It's okay.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Aw.
Just get the lights back on now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll protect you from the
Hi.
darkness.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I bet.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker.
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love
They're
you,
cute together.
even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Bright Falls, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Well, like I was just hit with a bulldozer, but
My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and Alice. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously...
yay, no concussion.
You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Except I don't have time.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was
I hope
the image
so.
of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
All right. Oh, the fish.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that.
She's
from an
something.
old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Right. How about you? Sheriff. Could I maybe turn on another? Eh.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing, and you can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take you.
That is a cat missing.
Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Alice was missing. I needed help to find her. I wasn't ready to leave.
I want to see where she goes.
Alice was missing. I needed help to find her. I wasn't ready to leave.
Cynthia, you are being really, really weird. Oh my God, they really did good with that, didn't they?
You're good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to talk to you.
Okay, that's cool that they actually had her walk all the
The sheriff wants
way.
to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Well, she could wait a couple, okay? There's the coffee thermos and the manuscript page. Alice sees shadows.
Alice looked through the
Sees a
viewfinder,
shadow.
lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Whoa, what? Well, that was a jump scare even I don't remember.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
It's technically Stucky in the darkness, but, you know.
Chains out.
Huh.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you down the corridor in her
I
office.
know. Have you seen this man? Disappeared on 6/20/07. Identified for knack for winning contest. Right, he won a contest. Okay, missing. Richard Baugh, Bruce, Desi, Jacob Miller on a camping trip overdue. Hasn't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call. Right, yep. That's from the short show that they did before the, yeah.
Come in, Mr. Wake.
I don't
Your
wanna.
phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Ugh. I don't know, but that hurt me earlier.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
I have other things. Okay, there's Cauldron Lake.
Make sure you don't forget your phone.
Watery Bright Falls. Huh. Yeah, sure, let's
Have
do
you
that.
started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
Not
I'm
really.
Sure, I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
The one that I thought was there,
Stucky's
yes.
gas station.
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
Isn't that the truth?
Excuse me.
I'd lock me up if I knew.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Oh.
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Well, that's wonderful.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
He sounds crazy right now.
Quit drinking for good.
He had.
No such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Weird.
You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Okay. Are you going through the same thing I'm going through?
You're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See?
Oh.
Sure, I beat him up. But I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I
Oh
only
boy.
got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. And only lucky.
Right, the darkness.
You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know
Is
like
the darkness a color like a space alien?
say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
I'm guessing you saw what I saw the night before. The dark presence in the diner.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Cauldron Lake. You okay, buddy?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Ugh. Alright, coffee thermos, and let's...
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and
Right.
two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Maybe.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
It'll be a second, Mr. Wake.
An abandoned car.
All right. Oh, we're about done with the police station, so that's nice. I don't feel great at all. I kind of like the song. Not doing good, though. Woo! I'm gonna mute it for just a sec, guys, while I cough up a lung. Well, that was a really short song, actually. But hey, why not? I see the stump tree. Whew. Ooh, a kick. Ugh. Wake at Lover's Peak.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Makes sense. I'd be the same way.
Alice's driver's license had been placed in the front seat. The caller meant business.
Holy crap.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been?
Oh, hi, Barry.
For a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff.
Even if I told you.
I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
All right, now we got to go back through. Nope, that's not working. Reserved for town employees. Cool. Oh, God.
There is a light that reveals the world of the story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite.
Yeah, it looks like I'm losing my mind.
The world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Will you now? Yeah, he's out cold. I'll just turn the light off now. Nah, you know what? He probably feels safer in the light. I'll be nice.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently
Wonderful.
Regrettable.
I hate him.
Accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Exactly.
All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Oh, I guess I could have walked.
Any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice though.
Elderwood it is.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
I'd like you to take my fist.
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is...
Uh-oh.
Take it easy.
And Barry Wheeler.
Get your hands off of my client. Who are you? I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I stick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done.
I don't know why he isn't a lawyer.
I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
I'll be there with a 2x4.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Barry, we have more pressing matters. Namely, my wife is missing.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak.
Hey, amateur. Not too well. I am, dying, I swear.
It's the absolute opposite of good.
I am sick as a dog.
Barry, you found him. Wow, I was just...
Oh, God, it's Rose.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony.
Actually, I think this is the end of that part of the chapter. A good time to say hi, but a bad time for me staying around.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Dog, I believe? Not the first time, Elo. You were dying a lot in some of your streams. That's true. That's true. Some was both mentally and physically. Talk to Rusty. I'll wait for him to get a little farther. Alright, he's gonna stay. Hi, Barry! Alright. Oh, yeah, I guess that doesn't help. Yeah. Well, it was nice hearing from you for a second. Like I said, I wish the stream would have been longer, but the first chapter, get well soon. Thank you, Amateur. I appreciate that. The first part of this episode 2 is short. It's the next part that will be multiple parts. No worries. Everyone's getting sick lately. That's what I've heard. So even where you're at, that time of month that I take it, or season. So when we come back for the next stream, it's going to be Elderwood National Park is the name of the chapter of episode 2. And it is literally going to be probably in 2 parts, I'm going to bet. Because apparently the first part was pathetically easy. But hey, that's what happens. As always, thank you for stopping by, Amateur. And until next time, see, I hope you get better next stream. Hopefully, I won't be doing another one tomorrow, probably, with how I'm feeling.